Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Embu County government has laid off some of its employees, and the employees are crying out for help. Let's have a look at the story as captured by Standard Digital. Gachagua, we are suffering. We chose order and we are hustlers being harassed like this. Embu County government faces backlash as workers decrying unlawful layoffs. Let's listen to the video before we proceed.
Contracts of about 99 of them was due to expire. Now, instead of appraising whether they need this job, we have no problem. If they did not need the job anymore and they say your contract has expired, you leave, no problem. They still want that job done at the same level, for same salary, with people same qualification. But instead of allowing them to continue, therefore, which is the expectation they had, and they have been involving the county in discussions about this, they lay them off, many of them, and employ people from outside and tell them one fine morning without notice, you are out on the streets. Na isitoshe, unaanza kulebo lawa kwa majina mabaya. Unasema hawa ni wakora. Just because you want to remove them from service, unatanish jina yao. This we do not agree. This is not proper. It's against all forms of employment. Kwa hivyo tunakataa kata kutofuata sheria. They are entitled to notice which was not done. They are entitled to those jobs because that is the same job for which they are getting other people to do.
Tumeambiwa tuache kazi na ule mtu ameambiwa aingie kazi yako na miaka mingi kuniliko. Sasa nashindwa namna gani? So ningependa wako na watoto wa watu. They have children, wako na watoto. Wengine walikuja hapa mtu akuwa na mtoto mmoja, wengine walikuja bila watoto, sasa hivi wako na watoto. Tafadhali ni mambo yao niangaliwe, tunataka tusaidiwe. Na tukiwezekana hao watu waambiwa warudi kazi as long nini inaendelea union ikiendelea mambo yao. Na kama ikiwezekana pia Gachagua ujue sisi tunaumia hapa. Sisi tuchagua UDA na sisi ni UDA damu. Sasa kama sisi ni asola na tunateswa hivyo mkiona kweli ni Mount Kenya gani tuko saidi gani ya Mount Kenya sisi tunaumizwa mkiona.
Yes. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? Let me start by saying this. Cecily Mbarire, the UDA chairperson, is the Embu governor. The UDA chairperson is the Embu governor. And we've just listened those residents complaining that they are now jobless. They have been laid off illegally. They are now jobless. That in itself proves that the UDA party has no formula, no clue on how to address the unemployment situation in the country. UDA's government cannot address that. That comes out very, very clearly. Secondly, those individuals are saying that they are UDA supporters and they voted for UDA, William Ruto. They are now calling upon Rigathi Gachagua to come to their help. That is a confirmation that William Ruto and the so-called hustlers are not reading from the same page. They were lied to. They were told they were going to form a government with William Ruto and his team. Now they are jobless. A confirmation they were used as voting machines. They are now being dumped. That in itself should be a warning and a lesson to other Kenyans and more so to the same people. that they have to be wiser next time. They should not be lied to, because I'm very sure they have been lied to. That's why they are now crying foul. They are unemployed. Thirdly, I'm seeing a very naive populace, totally ignorant. This aspect of saying that sisi ni UDA damu. I'm seeing a people who are still ignorant and who can easily be lied to or be cheated again. And that exposes the problem on the mountain. People there seems to be politically immature. They don't know the attributes of a good leader. They were just going with the wave. And from the way they're talking, most definitely some will be lied to again. As I conclude, it's a fact that this government has failed. It has failed flat. From the laying off of those individuals and the new appointments being made, I'm seeing some form of nepotism, because they're saying some people are just being brought from Mahali Ayeleweki. I'm seeing some forms of nepotism where some individuals in that county government have got their preferred people to be employed. So it's some form of favoritism, in my honest opinion. When the national government was making the same blunder, the same people were encouraging the government. I'm tempted not to sympathize with them. Let them at least feel the pains of electing incompetent leaders. And it's very much annoying that as that is happening, William Ruto is in Saudi Arabia, doing nothing in Saudi Arabia at all, doing nothing beneficial to the country in Saudi Arabia. Maybe Ruto will transport them to Saudi Arabia for those jobs he talked about. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. To our fans and subscribers, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. Any other person who may want to support us, contact me through that number below. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.
We are here, we've been here before. When we came into government for the first time in 2002, we found a collapsing economy. The economy was very, very poor. The Paris Club, the members of the donor community, had stopped giving Moi the money that they used to give him. The revenue boys, the income tax, VAT, customs boys, then procurement officers in the ministries. Those are the boys in town. They're the ones who are buying apartment blocks in town. They're the ones who are driving the latest models of cars, Mercedes, Toyota, and so on. They're the ones who are building castles in rural areas. So, once we subjected all these procurement officers to lifestyle audit and sacked some of them, because the government was now procuring competitively. The prices became less. Right now, first the civil service is demoralized. They are bringing people from outside the civil service, being made permanent secretaries. Somebody who has never even been to Kabete to be trained in administration, does not know how civil service is working, is being recruited and made in there. It's just so and so, so long as it's from my tribe. From my tribe. these things are not going to get better because these people are actually messing up. They don't know how to run a competitive economy. There will not, things will not change. And you cannot be one person, Mr. President. You are the permanent secretary in all ministries. You are the minister in all ministries. You know everything. Even if El Nino is coming, you don't know the El Nino is not coming. The work which should be done by the director of meteorology is being done by you as a president.